Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Guys, we had a little bit of a technical problem. Due to overload on the circuits there. But I'm back. Your friendly pontiff is back. I am very sorry. This is what's happening, guys. It's these Corona times. It's Corona! Hey, Corona! Boom, 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 pop, 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 pop. It's this is how it goes, I'm afraid. So anyhow, the thing is, guys, we're back. So I just want to let you know I'm here. It was just Corona times. This is what happens, guys. We are back. This is what happens. It's nasty stuff. I'm just getting the boys in the crew on board here. There we go, guys. It's just, we just had some technical glitches. It's just a glitch. I gotta tell you, man. It's just hard, man. It's very fucked. It's hard, it's man, it's vicious, it's nasty. Hello, Rancher, how are you?
Good.
Yep, I think we've got problems with YouTube. Just because of, look, this is the coronavirus. There's so much traffic on the internet, it bombs out. So we've got a new show going. Yankee Doodle 5, identical Pateks, and the dog trainer's there. Dog trainer is there.
That was interesting. We don't know what happened, but we are back like a fungus.
Yeah, I think it's to do with the overload because of the
too much.
Guys, I'm gonna send a private chat here there. I just gotta just have a look at this.
Aha.
Okay, that's what happened. Okay.
Right.
It's technical.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah, that's okay, man. But it's all good. We're back here. We're back live, and I'm begging for money. I need the money. Fuck me dead.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna put a private chat message too.
Yeah, Marky, I love you. You know.
Oh no worries. Yeah,
I love you so much. I love you more than the. You know, I gotta tell you. Seriously, man, it's all fucking. This world is a nasty place. People are very jealous that I'm still.
It's vinyl.
It's vinyl. Tell me this. Tell me this. What's going on in your world? Tell me this.
I just finished. It's somebody else's turn. Clyde, how's court? Are there criminals? Are there arrests?
Are there arrests? Yes.
Yes, there are.
There's crime. We can still count.
What sort of shit are people doing wrong? What are they getting away with now in Corona times?
Yeah, it's not important.
Petty theft.
Yeah.
Wife beating.
Exactly.
I don't like domestic violence. You know
Shitter
this?
collection.
Shitter collection. Guys, what's happening here? Guys, tell me this. Are you guys happy in the world, or are you worried? What's happening? Tell me seriously. You're on your ranch, aren't you, Mark?
You know what? I live a little bit cloistered to begin with, you know, so isolation is a way of life when you live on a little dog farm. But normally I would run to Walmart on a daily basis to see a human being and buy a chicken. But, you know, I'm trying to
What's
stay
happened
home.
to your boyfriend? What's happened to your boyfriend?
They
Mark?
closed his place of employment is closed, so we are on enforced togetherness. So thank God for this live stream right now.
Are you and your boyfriend having some happy time?
Happy time? Yes, so happy.
Tell us about the happy time you and your boyfriend are having.
Well, I'm afraid we'd like this stream to continue. We don't want it shut off and, you know, prematurely ended.
Tell me, are you seriously, are you worried? Are you worried?
Well, of course. Who isn't worried? Listen, you know what I'm worried about more than my own specific business? What I'm worried about more is the global economy. You know, I'm worried more about the global.
Just one tick there.
There he goes. Okay, so what do you think got us kicked off, Clyde? Do it again.
Got that form?
Or should we listen into him?
I think YouTube thought your story was too hot, Mark.
Yeah, I think so too. Too hot to handle.
Exactly.
Oh, come on. Come on. If it was for a sex story, Archie tells sex stories like every other goddamn broadcast.
Well, he's very careful in his choice of words, and I think maybe I was less careful. So
His was
So
too
anyway,
erotic.
I gotta tell you something completely confidential. I got a
Yeah.
sore throat.
do you?
Yeah, I don't know why. What should I do?
You need a soothing throat balm.
I got a couple of amoxils.
You need
Moximos. Hey, Ron, you're the closest to a doctor here. Can I take? I got a bit of a sore throat. Should I take amoxils?
No.
Chris cheese, $2. All Chinese government's fault. All best, everyone. Yes, I agree 100%. Ron, should I take amoxils? Why not?
No, you need to. Okay, Archie.
That's an antibiotic.
You need to
What's
gargle.
that?
You need to gargle a hot, salty liquid. Now, are the public park men's rooms closed? Or are they still
Don't get us, Clyde. Don't get us kicked off again.
Hey, tell me, Ron, can I take amoxil? What's wrong with amoxil?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not going to do anything if you have a virus.
But I don't know if it's a virus. It's got a sore fucking throat.
Well, if it's bacterial, you'll have a fever, so I wouldn't touch it.
No fever.
Why don't you have somebody
then,
poke
yeah,
around
don't
in there
touch
and see if there's like beads of rice growing in the back of your
You
throat?
need salt water.
What's that?
Mackenzie, what'd you say?
You need salt water, bud.
Salt water.
Gargle with
gargle
warm
hot,
salt water. Yes,
Okay.
warm, not hot.
It
You'll
won't hurt to
burn
take
his
the
uvula.
amoxils anyhow, will it? Or not?
Well,
Yeah, actually, you might compromise your immune system, and then be wide open for the. Yeah, you should absolutely take the. Yeah, you should take those. You should take those all at once.
How will it
I just thought it
compromise
through.
my immune system? That'll help, won't it?
Oh yeah,
Ron.
it'll totally help.
Ron.
I mean, no, it actually might. So some antibiotics are actually immunosuppressive, so yeah, I wouldn't
Tell
touch
them to
it.
take it. Tell them to take
You
it.
wouldn't?
Tell them to take
Okay.
it. Tell them to take it. Tell them to take it.
Actually, no, take it.
Yeah, take it.
Like, man,
Bursa! Sue Mark for loss of YouTube wages.
you know, you could do that, but you would need an attorney somewhere in the United States. I wonder, who do we know?
Actually, no. What you should do is you should take Mark Slate's video and cross-post it on your channel about rollout.
Does Scotch help viruses or sore throats? I think Scotch will help.
Well,
won't
it kills
it?
germs. You know, it's an antiseptic, so it's very good for you.
Drink. Let me have another fucking Scotch. Fuck this shit. You know this? I'm gonna die.
Very good.
Let me have some fucking good.
Maybe we should all go together. I'm beginning to think I should go get a tequila.
Yeah, fuck it.
What
Fuck
beverages
it, Mark.
do you? What beverages do you boys
Pabst.
have? You have Pabst.
Pass, he said. He doesn't.
Well,
want
I
to
know,
drink.
I know that Clyde doesn't drink, but you know, what about the rest of you fuckers? Ron, what are you drinking?
I'm not a drinker. I'm really not a drinker.
Well, what is? You know what? I know you have a bad habit.
Hey, Ron, you work in the hospitals. Can I ask you something?
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
steal from the hospital? What
If
supplies?
I go to the hospital with my sick son from coronavirus, if I said to the doctor, I will give you $5,000 or I'll give you a Patek Philippe, which one do you think will get me a respirator?
Oh, you wouldn't get a ventilator for 5 Gs.
No, I
Tens
said
of
He
thousands.
just wants to rent it. He doesn't want to buy it.
I want to use it in the hospital for my sick son. If there was a problem, what would the doctor? What would just put the watch on his wrist and that's it?
It might work.
What do you reckon? Seriously, this is no bullshit. I want to ask you honestly.
You're going to be here. Listen, just take a multivitamin because all the treatments that we're investigating are zinc based. So like hydroxychloroquine, for example, is a zinc ionophore, which means it gets zinc into your cells. So pound multivitamins and just isolate. Honestly, your kids will be fine. You, if for whatever reason you're pre-diabetic, I would watch your sugar intake.
Yeah, as long as you're not, as long as you're not overweight or anything.
Right. Watch your sugar intake. I would do a low carb diet while this is raging if I were you.
Low carb.
Yep.
what's that gonna do?
So what we're seeing in
Lowers
these
the blood
critically
sugar.
ill, like ICU patients, first of all, diabetes is a huge risk factor for bad outcomes. But if you have unregulated sugars, you're in trouble.
Answer.
Chris Marcheese. Whiskey kills all the germs. Cheers, Hiboki, myself. Thank you.
Cheese.
Yes.
Dun.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Arch, I'll join you from Yamazaki 18. Cheers. Thank you. So, Ronnie, what are you saying then? It's just fucking low carbs. What else?
Yeah, so bad glycemic control is a risk factor for bad outcomes. I would be walking if you're deconditioned and your lungs suck and you're really out of shape. That can have bad outcomes. So I would just walk.
Hey, do I look like I'm out of shape?
Look at that. He's got an ab.
Relative to that.
He's got
Do
an
I
ab.
look like I'm out of shape? I am fucking lean fighting machine, fuckers!
Discount says Bognanza.
It's an alcoholic carbohydrate.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, I really love
Bonanza.
AC3, $5. AC3 is the man on the fucking moon. Polar and Reverso still the key compact collection. I also have a Hulk DJ2 Calatrava, but still got the original Archie 3. Seriously, that is a perfect sweet spot. Please, Tanzil, in these times, put the 5196G on. Fuck it, wear your good stuff now. You understand? We're not going to survive, okay? Tan, they're not going to survive. Wear the Patek. And if I was bribing a surgeon, do you reckon a Rolex or a Patek would be more successful, Ronnie?
Rolex. Hey, I have a new favorite Patek,
Now,
by the way.
if you want an outside interpretation of what's the best way to bribe a surgeon to get a respirator in the middle of a public health crisis, maybe you could call 1-800-061-611.
Oh, fuck, they just got an email in they're closing schools in my region.
Well,
Oxley.
Fuck.
Craig Ship is devastated.
Oxley State High.
or you can also call 073-360-6660.
I gotta tell you,
Arch,
seriously,
what is your
guys.
opinion on the Patek 5055?
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Tanzila, sorry, big man.
Tanzil, $50. Patek and Pussy! Don Haynes, Blank Pain is still available. Offer him $2K and be done with it. These are hard times.
Hard time.
Man cannot live on
Call
Google
Don
Ads
Haynes
alone.
right now and offer him $2,000.
I don't have his mobile number. Text it to me, Clive, and I'll ring him now.
Mm.
All right.
Mm.
How are you guys going to spend your Trump bucks?
Hey! The Trump bucks. When are you getting your Trump bucks?
They're saying maybe April.
You know why they're saying April, don't you?
Just in
Because I
time
think
for
we'll all be dead by then.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Nasty fuckers. I
All
gotta
right.
tell you, Ronnie, I think I should actually, I think I've got to be careful with my life from now on. You know this?
You know this?
Yeah, you're no spring chicken, sir.
Oh, 47 is not young?
It's young, but you got to watch yourself now.
Would they give me a respirator or they won't? I wear
no, they
Patek
will.
Philippe.
Depends on if you're morbidly obese or not.
If you watch your blood sugars and you just do low carb diet for the next few months, that'll help a lot. We're seeing these people in the ICU going into ketoacidosis, which is very interesting. We don't know why that's happening. Watch your sugars.
What about eating licorice? Should I eat licorice or stop eating licorice?
Have at
That's a
it.
carb. That's a carb. It's a sugar. It's a carb.
Archie, what do you think about the Patek 5055?
55. That's like a simple complications, isn't it?
Phone
I
com-
just
phone
saw it
coming
yesterday.
through
It's
now.
the most beautiful Patek I've ever seen.
55?
I love it. Pull it up.
Oh,
Yankee
No.
Doodle. Yankee Doodle, $2. Is Australia giving people money to cheap vinyl? Yeah, only if you're unemployed. I don't qualify, so I am fucked. Okay, 55.
That's
Patek
like the
50.
Patek Neptune on a strap.
well, I don't know. Okay. I actually have quite a bit of hope lately, okay?
I gotta tell you, the size is very small on this one. Let's bring her up. Let's bring this fucker up. Let's bring this baby up now. Ronnie, Clive, keep that hope. I want to talk to you about hope in a minute. I met Hope once. She worked at a massage parlor. Let's talk about that in a minute. The 5055 is 35 mil. You know this?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 35 mil, isn't it? What size is it?
Well, so's your annual calendar. Who cares? Isn't that gorgeous?
It's 37.
I love
37. But you know what it uses? It uses the 240 micro rotor. You know this? The rooted rotor. You know this, don't you? No,
I just like the
you know
dial. I love the case.
No, but that's why it has the sub-seconds. Do you understand? That's why it has the sub-seconds. Because it uses the rooted rotor. It's the rooted, that's what it is. It uses the 240 move. It's got a power reserve. It's got the date with moon phase and a it's beautiful. It's part of Patek's.
Case, man.
I've actually always they're actually quite expensive. You know this?
No, they're not. They're actually not. You can get them cheaper than your 6006.
So, hey, actually,
6006 is over.
Archie,
That's a new model. That's a new model. You got to expect the 6006 is huge money, right?
Whoa.
But you compare this to a 5196.
Okay, pull up the 5085. It's the same watch,
50.
but bigger.
Yeah, I know we're talking watches here, which is kind of taboo, but
That's the Neptune. The Neptune, isn't it? That's a
The
Neptune.
same dial layout.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like this. It's steel as well. You know, steel Pateks tend to go through the roof. You know this?
right. But here's a question. Well, actually, wait.
Yes.
We're coming up on the 1 hour part. So, guys, if you want Archie to stay on for another hour by himself, please super chat $50.
By himself?
By himself.
Well, Clyde, you're right here. Where are you going?
No. See, that would be extra because Archie would suffer without people to talk to.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, guys. Look, guys, I got to shoot off in 15 minutes. It's really, I got to be honest with you. Things are fucked. Okay, I got to.
Where are you going? We're on quarantine. You can't go anywhere.
I'm actually really. I have a lot of encouragement lately because I've been thinking about this. Right. So
Yes,
Prince Charles has been diagnosed as positive with the Chinese Communist Party virus. Right.
Yes.
Okay, but so far he has a very mild case of it.
Yes.
So therefore, I'm assuming that maybe the virus is not as bad for people that are inbred.
It took you a long way to get there, but that was a funny one.
Well, no. This is fucking great news for the flyover states.
I think it means that for the super rich, they can avoid this. Okay.
He can't have.
Hey,
he couldn't have
hey, Clyde,
avoided this.
how do you
Yeah.
circumcise someone from Oklahoma?
How?
You kick a sister in the jaw.
Not bad.
Not good, but
Oh,
not bad.
Oh, Ronnie Paul.
6006 was discontinued. When was the 606 discontinued? I've heard the same thing from actually a dealer told me this. You know that? A dealer told me it was discontinued. Yes, very true.
What was the Neptune?
The 6006 has been discontinued.
Do you know this?
I don't know why they did that, but do you understand?
Hold it.
Hey guys, I gotta tell you, I love you. I love you all. I love you equally as much. You know this? Seriously? I love you.
Wait. You love me as much as Clyde? I'm not sure I believe this.
Actually, I love you, Marky, in a special way.
Do you? Aw.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, okay. All
The
right.
5711 white's been dropped. The 5370P's been dropped.
Don't drop the P. Never drop the P.
Uh,
Well, here we are.
Tell me
So,
this,
Archer, are you going
guys.
to get a Lenga?
I don't have any money to buy anything. You understand? We're in very, very hard times. It's hard. It's hard.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
it's hard? What?
I understand.
oh wait, hold on.
I'm not buying anything at the moment. I'm keeping money. It's fucking. We're going
Hello.
up.
It's Upper Rokas.
Oh yeah, he's totally still on. No, he
Clive on the
got,
phone with Craig Shipp.
no, he got kicked off, and then he started another live stream. So yeah, the e-begging continues.
Hmm.
Get
All
Craig
right.
on the show.
Archie, you want the next
I love you, boys. I love you. I love you. $2. Watch and pray, Clive. Do you know of Tiger King?
Oh my God,
Netflix?
that is a shit show. It is.
What's it called? What's Tiger King?
It's called Tiger King, and it is. Listen, man, I don't know how to describe this, but it is a complete shit show, and it's on Netflix for your binging pleasure right now. We just started it last night.
What's it about? What's it about?
It's about a bunch of people who raise tigers and lions and big cats, and they're all basically like crazy.
Yeah, the site sucks.
One guy is gay and he's got like 3 husbands. The other guy is straight. He's got 7 wives, and then it's crazy. Let me just say, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and tigers. It's pretty much what's going on in this.
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah, well, it's just a complete shit show. So,
Actually, you're right. I've actually watched this genre. You know, these wild animals, exotic. They're called exotics. Exotic animals, exotic cats. It's really sad. People put them into small cages. And
yeah, and the people who do this are nuts, and they run zoos, private zoos. And anyway, some of them are friends and some of them are enemies, and they are all crazy. And they're all, let's just say it's some of the most compelling reality TV you'd ever want to watch. It's disgusting.
I need a new show.
It's disgusting. It's horrible, but you can't
it makes
look
me
away.
sad. These animals should be in Africa, in the wild.
Well, no, there's actually more tigers in captivity than there are in the wild. So
it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. I love tiger. Big cats are beautiful creatures.
And they're very valuable because they chop them up for Chinese medicine, so their bones are quite valuable.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Now, what's more valuable, tiger bones or minotaur horns?
Well, the minotaur is a highly endangered species. In fact, we're down to 1. We've named her Bertha, and she's kept at an undisclosed location. And I think they'll be cloning her anytime, very soon. So they're going to have to clone.
So every time they clone someone, don't they lose like half their intelligence? So Archie's like the 7th clone of Bertha, I guess.
I understand. Yeah.
I just want to say to you boys, I love you, okay? I tell you honestly, I love you. You're beautiful men. You know this?
Wow. I love you in a special way.
It's all fucked, okay?
Let's hope we come out of this. It is disturbing.
I would hate to lose one of the members here. I'd hate to lose anybody.
Which of us is most likely to go first? You know what, guys? Vote with your super chats. It's $1 a vote. And then let's add it up by the time things go. Which of us is gonna, who among us? Which of the Cardinals?
Who's gonna pocket?
Who goes first? Which of us is the first victim of the Rona?
I just hope my Pateks are looked after when I go. You know this?
You think Boris? The kid wants to vote for Boris. I mean, I think the kid gets to survive. But then again, you went on spring break this year, so I'm not so sure. You were exposed to a lot of people on spring break on that beach, Cancun or wherever it was.
Yeah, I love you. You know this? I really love you, Mark. I got to tell you, I would love to be stuck in your dog studio.
Would you? Like in my dog kennel?
So I don't know how you train these fuckers to do.
Well, pretty soon you'll be able to read my book, and then you'll know exactly how I do it. Step by step by step.
Never release the information. You understand that?
Nah, it's all in the book for $35 or whatever they're going to charge for it. You will be able to
buy the book. Buy the book.
Still listed. It's still listed on the website.
What?
The 6006.
Oh, we're talking watches again?
Well, unfortunately, yes.
Sorry, I didn't know we did that here.
I got to be honest with you. The 6006, I think, is the most beautiful Patek. I just love it. I really went into Hock to get it. Okay.
It's great, man.
But how's it going? You're selling it. You went into Hock to get it, and then 10 minutes later, you decided to sell it.
Look, I'm trying to find a whale who wants to buy it. We can get a whale. Bursa $2. Pull up the new Invicta 1953. It's hot with the pause.
A whale already bought it.
The 1953. It's a, what is it called again? What is it?
Well, if it says Invicta on it, I don't want it.
It's a what? It's an Invicta?
Yeah. But, it's for sale at Walmart, Home Depot, Target.
Oh, jeez, that's so cool, man.
That's a Tudor.
Fucking cool.
It's just a Tudor
That's
ripoff.
cool. That's cool. What's wrong with that?
The word Invicta.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
I mean, could you really wear that? I'd rather wear a Casio.
Actually, I quite enjoy that Casio. You know that I've been wearing a Seiko Mecha Quartz. You know,
Well, that's only because it was free. You know, you got that free.
You don't mind. I like free things. You know this or not?
I love my shitters, Booster. I do. I have a $25 Casio, and so does the Pontiff. And I'm wearing an ETA G-SAR right now. I love it, and I wear G-Shocks quite a bit, and sometimes I wear a Hulk, but
Hey,
Sky Dweller.
Bruce is backstage.
Oh, let him in.
on.
Let Doc.
Go ahead.
Let the Doc in.
Bruce on until we get into the show.
Clyde.
Hello, Doc.
Clyde, I'm
Doc's
sending you a
coming
private note.
Thanks for letting me. Thanks for inviting me and letting me in. Appreciate
Sorry,
it.
Doc. We've had some troubles there. Doc, seriously, how many Pateks should I give the surgeon to get a respirator if I'm ill?
Well, I mean, you do know that you can always buy a Patek back, but once you're dead, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Out of my 5 watches, what would you offer to a surgeon if I need a respirator very quickly?
They're going to want a Rolex. They're not going to want a Patek. I
There
can
you
tell
go.
you that.
And you don't have a
Why do you say
Rolex.
that?
You don't even have a Rolex anymore.
Oh,
The average the average doctor's like too busy to even know about these things, but they know about a Rolex. They don't know anything about a Patek.
Some kind
now,
of
doctor,
fucked or what?
tell us your favorite sex story.
What?
Actually, Doc, we're taking bets on which of us is the first to succumb to coronavirus.
Well, yeah.
There he is, and there he is. What do you think?
Hey, I'd like to see everyone survive.
Of course, but we're just talking like an actuarial,
I'd
statistically
like to see
speaking.
almost everyone survive. I mean, I'd like to see everyone survive. That's what I meant. Sorry, it's distracting.
Statistically, we know that there's certain individuals at risk.
Yeah,
But
one of
I'm
us.
not
Out of
gonna go
these
beyond
6
that.
people here, who are the 2 you think would go?
No, not 2. It's just like one of us is going to succumb. Which one?
It's
do you
me!
think?
It's me, you fuckers! I'm in Australia. We got no fucking medical
No,
resources. No testing kits, nothing.
I disagree. If anyone's going to succumb, it would be Mark, obviously.
If anybody's going to.
Alrighty.
Mackenzie, are you offended?
You're grossing Mackenzie out. Clearly are. Actually,
I think the youngster was offended.
I think you were worried about Australia, but Australia they're treating people regardless of their age in Australia. So
Yes.
and they
Italy,
famously
then,
they're cutting it off 60. If you're over 60, go home and good luck.
Unfortunately, they're also treating them by IQ.
how do you know? So in Italy, it's if you're over 60, go home and good luck. Is that right?
That's true.
Unless you're
Only
well.
in some parts of Italy, though. It's not every. It's limited hospitals in Italy.
What about if you have money?
People with money are always just going to be.
People with money, yeah. I think this is in terms of their socialized medicine over there. If you're part of that system,
Yeah, but
and
listen,
you're over 60,
the wealthy people in Italy have private insurance and private hospitals. Same in
and go
Mexico.
wherever they want.
Yeah,
and
same in Mexico.
possibly even leave Italy.
No,
and
they
go
can't leave
somewhere else.
Italy. No, they can't do because.
Well, not now,
No,
but I mean
right.
before.
Yeah.
Before.
True. That's true.
Doc, how serious do you think this is? No bullshit, okay? Tell me
Well,
honestly. I love you, Doc. Tell me seriously.
Tens of thousands of United States citizens have died from influenza virus last year. I don't remember the exact number, but it's tens of thousands. This is probably going to be similar to that. But
Well, what percentage of the overall population got influenza last year?
I don't know the numbers for that either, but I do know that
Because they're
that the
saying 50% of us are going to get this one.
well, that's true. The death, because this is a very contagious virus, very contagious. In fact, it's probably greater than 50%. Honestly,
That's what they're
it's a
saying.
very contagious virus, but I'm just pointing out that the death rate from this virus is probably less than that of influenza, but it'll make up for it by having almost everybody infected.
So when we get it, dun, 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 dun,
Bonanza. Bagnanza.
Bagnanza.
I don't think we can say yet that it's less than the influenza death rate.
Woody,
Influenza
New
doesn't
Yorker.
kill-
No, I
$2.
said that- I said that
Changing my name to Woody, New Jersey.
No, I
Woody,
said that
New Jersey.
Woody, New Jersey. New Jersey,
I
Woody.
don't blame him. I don't blame him. New York is the epicenter.
But no, I'm saying when they do all the math, when they start doing testing on the full population, including all the people who said I didn't even know I was sick, but I tested positive, right? Okay, when you include all of those people, I'm saying that the death rate from this virus is going to be less than influenza. But as Mark pointed out, influenza may only affect, I don't know, 10% of the population. I don't know what the number is, but it's nowhere near 50%.
Yeah, Doc, I understand what you're saying. I just don't agree with it.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, no,
Doc.
listen, you're smarter than I am, but
But you can
I don't
go
see
to
the
the John Hopkins
40-year-olds.
website because they
Yeah,
have all
I was
the
reading
stuff
Chinese
there.
data, man. It's they did random sampling of the population.
You can't
and that
believe
1%.
Chinese data
All right.
because the Chinese lied initially and said it wasn't transmitted from human to human, right? Right?
But they did a random sampling
Why
of the
doesn't
population.
anyone hold
Wait a
them
minute.
accountable? Why doesn't anyone hold them accountable, Doc?
Hey, I'm just saying that. I'm just asking as a fact. Did they or did they not state in January that this virus was not a problem and it wasn't
Correct.
transmitted from
Correct.
human to
Fake
human?
news.
Did they
I said,
not
of
say
course,
that?
Fake news.
Well, of course.
Fake
Okay,
news.
so then why are you believing them now?
Well, because why would they artificially inflate the fatality
Well, why
rate
did
in
they
some
lie
study that-
before?
They're lying communist cunts!
Explain to
They're
me why
fucking
they lied
communist
before.
cunts! They are fucking communist nasty cunts!
The problem with their system is that there's only reward for lying and there's no reward for telling the truth, because if you happen to tell the truth, then you may lose your job.
Well, I think they're doing this to artificially depress the market rate for Minotaur horns.
Do they even like consider horns like an aphrodisiac like they used to? I mean, is that a big thing still?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's probably, that's cultural.
Oh my God! So they
listen.
really do want Minotaur horns.
Could the doctors start fighting again? Because that was the most entertainment we've had all night.
Ah!
Well, listen, Doc BBW, all jokes aside about Costco, and he's clearly, I mean, I know his credentials, he's a lot smarter than I am. There's no doubt about it. He's
I
as
got a
smart
lot
as
of
they come.
rentals. Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
you're in a
rentals.
hospital, Ron. The doc is in a Costco. Listen, guys, you know what? Statistically, like a couple of us are going to get the Rona. So will
You
we
guys-
will we
You might
broad-
already have it.
will we
Oh, I'm going to get it
broadcast?
100%.
Will we broadcast knowingly have the Rona? Will we stay on even if we don't feel well? Will we
I
broadcast?
will fucking broadcast from
Well,
my tomb. I will,
we-
when the coffin is being transported to the fucking gravesite.
You'll be like,
Actually,
super chat. Where's the super chat? I'm not
By
going.
the way,
fuckers.
guys,
Fuckers, I'm not
don't waste money on expensive casket. I want cardboard and I want to be cremated. It's
You
cheaper.
can't have cardboard. You
And-
pop
and-
out of the damn thing.
And Clive's going to be flying over to Australia, and he's going to be saying, "I'll just take that."
I don't think we can put you in cardboard, but we could shrink wrap you.
Guys,
Well-
I'm gonna end the show. Who's carrying on the next show?
Are you going to shoot off?
Rich Buddy is going on right now, so I was kind of
Okay,
waiting.
guys, I'm just leaving now. I had enough.
Check into my channel. I posted up a couple of videos.
I
lately,
love.
people.
Can
Have
I
a look.
steal some stuff, Mark?
In 1
Hey,
week?
Clive,
you take any
you
video
bounce-
that's 1 week old or older. You go right ahead. 1 week. 1 week old.
Hey,
Please.
and Clive, bounce me
Bounce
me, Rich Buddy's link, because I never get it.
See you later, fuckers! Don't die on us! Don't die! Stay tuned, come back. I'm fucked. I'm fucked!
Beg
See
me.
you later, fuckers! It's fucked! It's